What's going on, guys? Greg here. I got another video for you today. It is a Saberforge Bastion. This is just the normal weathered finish. Yeah, Shaq, you are good to go. So what we did is we basically just did a rewire of the Saber. The wiring internally was just kind of, and there were some things going on with it. So instead of mailing it out, Shaq, who lives here in Boston near me, we met up, and yeah, he gave me this to redo for him because he's got something coming up next week, and so he needed a really quick job done on it. So like I said, I got it turned around. I got it yesterday, and I'm sending it back to you today. So yeah, so internally we have a NBv4. We have a 28mm bass speaker. We have a Goth 3D Designs chassis, and a white green Tri-Cree LED and an 18650 lithium-ion battery. Recharge port here. The kill key, it's just one I had lying around right now. I'm gonna take this one and paint it black so it matches the rest of the Saber, and then just a normal momentary button. Yeah, so like I said, it's got green flash on clash. Yeah, and it's got a V4. Shaq knows down the road if he wants to upgrade this to a power extender to give him some color changing capabilities, he can, but that will be at a later date. This was just to get him up and running for for next week. Yeah, so I actually I'm really liking this design. I had almost gotten this. Saberforge did a sale a while back where they were selling some of these, and I almost grabbed them for $75, but I was just like, wasn't sure like how it actually feel in person. But this is one of the Saberforge designs that I actually really love. Now, especially that I have it in person, I feel like the Shoto would be just as cool. But yeah, no, like I said, especially the Saber itself is really loud because the way the speaker sits right up against the pommel, and these little vents right here and the actual depth gives it just a really nice resonance, and it just really is nice and loud. So yeah, so for sound fonts we have Mad Cow Spitfire, we have KSYS Ascension, which he just released yesterday. You guys should check it out. That's a font he did for me a while back, but he said that a lot of people liked it, which is awesome. So go check it out. It's a light side, dark side font. He used Grey Jedi, and I gotta talk to him about that because people crucify people for the Grey Jedi thing. He said I wanted Grey Jedi, which, I mean, technically it is. But I wanted something that could be used as a light side or a dark side font, so technically, yeah, Grey Jedi. I just don't endorse the phrase or the term. But yeah, so we have Ascension, Spitfire, and then we have the Doctor Who time font by Shamim. I forget the exact Gallifreyan Time Lord. I think that's something like that. But yeah, because this is also going to be used by Shaq's girlfriend, and so she wanted the Doctor Who font on here. So anyways, yeah, enough talking, let's get it fired up. Oh, and I just have a normal, just an old Blade plugin here. So I think it's Doctor Who right now. And then Shaq, I'm going to show you power on mute and all that stuff to go with it so you know what to do. So. This is also a twist kill key, Shaq. So if you can see that little divot in it, where you can put it in, you can actually twist it, and it'll boot up. You don't have to take it out, so you won't lose it. Especially if you're like dueling, that might come in handy, or put it in your pocket. So there we go. So first of all, that fade out's really cool. I actually didn't notice it earlier. Second of all, I forgot to say that Shaq is dueling with the saber, and so he wanted it to be where he could actually swing the saber at a pretty hard rate and be able to not trigger a clash. So the clash setting is up pretty high on this, which as soon as you put a blade in, it'll go normal. You saw me really hitting it there, but as soon as you put a blade in, because of the length, because of the way it just works, it'll clash a lot easier. So anyways, I think the next one is Ascension. I believe is the next sound bank. Yeah, forgot to talk about the mute on the go, so I'll do that first. There are 2 beeps when you're changing your sound font. The first one is to turn it on mute. The second one is if you want to change the sound bank. So I'm going to turn this on as a mute. Just hold the button until the first beep. There you go. And then it's going to do all the normal pulsation or flickering that you have. So as you can see, that's really pulsing. And then to close it, just normal off. And it's going to do your normal protraction just so you can actually hear it. And then it's normal ignition, just press. So this is Ascension, like I said, by Kaseth. So it's a really cool, really unique hum. It's got a lot of fluctuation and like pulsation to it, which is actually, I think that I might increase the pulse on this a little bit for you, Shaq. I was just kind of messing around with it, but yeah. So. So like I said, you can tell that I'm actually really hitting it for the dueling and all that stuff. Which, in Jack, if you ever want to change it, you either give it to me, I'll do it, I'll send the files. Or it's literally one number that you turn down a little bit. It's really easy. And that's the other thing, for anyone watching this video, if you are new to programming sabers, it's a lot easier than you're making it out to be, I promise. So if there's like one little piece of advice I can give you in the middle of this review video, it's read the manual, then read it again, and then read it a third time. I've done a couple Crystal Focus 8 installs, and it took me, not even joking, probably about 10 reads, and then I actually had it printed out and highlighted just to kind of figure it out. And like, it takes time, but it's really worth it once you know, because now I can kind of go in and just start changing stuff and not even have to look, and sometimes I do look. So anyone looking to start programming, that is my best advice. So let's get this wrapped up with the last one, which is Spitfire by Mad Cow. Keep holding. Spitfire. And this is a broken crystal font, so that's why I added the flickering. Come on. So that's working. Enough of that, because my hand's starting to hurt. I might turn that down a little bit, but either way, like I said, so Shaq, that is your saber. Yeah, like I said, I'm really digging the design, so if you ever get sick of it, send it on over here. Maybe I'll give you my SID, or maybe my send, who knows, but digging it. I like the white a lot, the green Flash on Clash. Like I said, really cool, and yeah. So that is all for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you.